Hi there, and welcome back to the SDLA. We are back for our finals in Cody's bracket. It has come down to this. It has come down to a mutant versus a human?
Yeah,
He's essentially a human, right?
I think he's... most of the Bat family is designated as mutant.
And I am your host, Taylor, and also judge of the finals, so it's going to be me cheating my way to whichever one I want to actually win. So Cody's going to win. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that much of a douche. I mean, it's debatable. But
much more.
Yeah. So, with me today, Cody will be arguing Tim Drake. James will be arguing for Mr. Scott Summers' Cyclops. James, let us know who Cyclops is.
So, he's the Phoenix and Powder of... No. He's the guy with lasers for eyes. Got laser eyeballs.
I'm glad you haven't changed that.
No, it's got, like, the worst power out of the X-Men.
Alright, and who is Tim Drake, Mr. Cody?
Genius, playboy, billionaire, philanthropist.
Alright. Perfect. So, prep night in Outworld. Our finals have begun. James is going first because he drew the short straw.
Okay, so I'm Cyclops. I'll blast you with my eyes, send you flying. I'll use the terrain to my advantage. Probably have the Blackbird here to attack you with, but otherwise, I don't really know what I'm going to bring for prep. Because it's not like he's going to bring an army of X-Men here to a dangerous world just to fight one single person. So I will come with the Blackbird, their mighty jet plane, full of, weapons and stuff, and shoot my lasers at you, and keep you busy until you tire out. Because I'm shooting a giant laser from my plane as well at you, and not wearing myself out. Let's see what you do.
This is your, lazy argument so that you can hear what I have to say.
Gotcha. I mean, it's kind of barren here, and you have prep. Like I said, Cyclops doesn't do much with prep.
Okay, so this is going to be the weirdest argument that you're going to hear all year long. So there is a certain type of color that can stop his lasers, stop them from being projected, and it's what essentially why they'll reflect off of reflective surfaces is when they hit that same color they bounce. Just with my week of prep, I'm just gonna put that color all over me. I am the Red Robin, so it won't look much different, right? So I figure I'll just come in with that specific color. With a week of prep, I'm positive I'd be able to find that out, right? So I'll just come in with that. So any laser you come out with that will not be a problem. As far as dodging bullets from the Blackwing, I dodge bullets point blank. I'll easily be able to get into the ship, onto the ship, near the ship. As you said, it's completely barren here, so I'm definitely going to see it. And even if it cloaks, I have technology that allows me to see cloaked devices that are way more sophisticated than yours. So I'll find your ship, I'll dodge all your bullets, I'll get in there. When it is you versus me, laser to reflective surface, I'm just gonna still dodge most of your blasts because that's just who I am. But in the worst case scenario, I'll have a reflective shield that comes up so that I can reflect it back at you. And then I'll incapacitate you because I am a much better fighter. When it comes to that close combat, you will be confident. You'll be like, fine, if this is how it is, then we'll fight. And you'll start fighting. But I'm the best martial artist in my world. which all the martial artists in my world are way better than in yours. Like, I don't think there's, with the exception of maybe Iron Fist, I don't think there's anyone that could come close to my level. Here's Batman, here's Tim Drake for martial arts. I'm going to take you out.
Alright, and so you're going to get on my ship. I honestly don't doubt that at all. In fact, Cyclops is probably going to be prepared for that when you come into the cabin and see that it's on autopilot. And then I have the plane immediately dip and crash. So, it's obviously not going to be too high off the ground if you were able to get onto it, so it's not going to kill you, but it's going to badly hurt you, and I will then drag you out of the plane. Because you assumed I was shooting you from up there. I wasn't shooting my laser, by the way, at you. It was just the plane that was shooting at you. Or if you don't believe that I'd do that, I'd probably be hiding in one of the secret compartments on the plane, come out and take you out from behind. And again, I'm good when it comes to strategies. I'm good with figuring out things. You are saying you're a better hand-to-hand combatant. If you are, maybe Cyclops doesn't doubt that. So he's going to take you out without ever having to actually fight you hand-to-hand. If he feels it, he might actually go toe-to-toe with you on the platform.
Alright, so there are going to be two problems with that. One, I'm only getting on the ship if I know for a fact you're in there. Secondly, if I get in there and you're hiding in a compartment, the first thing I'm doing is I'm basically turning this whole ship into a floating, like, you know, it's just gliding, because I'm not going to, I'm going to go in there, I'm at EMP, and everything's now in shutdown mode, which is what happens. Unfortunately for you, if you're in a hidden compartment, the Blackwing is completely electronic operated, so much so that they couldn't even get into it as soon as it lost power. So you'll be trapped inside of there. Then I'm going to utilize my abilities to find you using heat sensors to figure out where it's hot, and then I'm going to break you out of it, knock you out, and put you down. If you try to blast out of it, I will see it because of the heat. And essentially what it comes down to is, you're a good strategist, I'm better. I've led way bigger teams, way better teams, ones that don't fail. And the X-Men fail a lot. So as far as a strategist goes, your strategies are subpar compared to mine.
So, in the battle of Cyclops versus Tim Drake, a lot of plane work. James trying to crash his own plane.
It's the only thing I can think of. Like I said, if he's as good as he says in hand-to-hand combat, Cyclops is going to know not to get in there.
So, basically, where it's coming from is Cody covered himself in a collar that stops Cyclops' blasts, which, based on the argument, I do not doubt, and I shouldn't eat while I'm doing this. So I don't doubt that at all. Dodging the bullets, being able to cloak, all of that. What it came down to was essentially, at the end of the day, strategies and ability to fight better in the situation came down to Tim Drake winning.
Go. I had figured.